Hi, I'm Lisa Wisner, Business Performance Advisor with Insperity, where everything we do is aimed at helping your small business succeed so communities prosper. I believe that small business needs an advisor, and that's my role in this community. And the way I do this is by bringing people and technology to the market to help you run better, grow faster, and then make more money. Today, I want to talk to you about a great opportunity for you to really go back and understand why you started your business. I'm going to be sharing some words of wisdom from the author of the book 3 Weeks to Startup and the Plan As You Go Business Plan book. He's also published by the Entrepreneur Press, and he's the author of an entrepreneur contributor for the Entrepreneur magazine. His name is Tim Berry, and he's the president of Palo Alto Software Incorporated in Oregon, and they produce business planning software. So Tim wrote an article for Entrepreneur magazine, and it was based on thinking about your business plan. He talks about too many people not bothering to write a business plan because they think it's too hard or it's unnecessary to kind of, write it if you're not really looking for funding. And he says it's a shame because those are myths, because business planning to him is really the core and of why you start your business. And he has 10 reasons why you should do this. So I'm going to share them with you today. So he talks about the reason you need to have a business plan, and you shouldn't overlook it, is because you'll stay on strategy. It's hard to stick to strategy through the daily routine and interruptions. And if you use your business plan to summarize the main points of your strategy, you'll always have something to remind you of what you need to include into your business and what you should rule out. The next idea he has is that business plans provide you with objectives that are clear. Using your plan to define and manage your specific measurable objectives, like who are your website visitors, what do your sales need to be, what are the margins that you need to be meeting, and what are the new products that you need to launch. These will define your success in terms of the objectives that you've set for yourself as a business owner. The next suggestion he has is that you need to have an educated guess of when you're going to be doing better. And your business plan will help you refine your educated guess about things like your potential market, who you're selling to, who your target market is, the cost of sales, your sales drivers, your lead processing, and overall your business processes. It's going to help you understand how to make better decisions in your business. The next suggestion he has is it helps you prioritize so that it makes sense. It makes more sense of why you're doing what you're doing. So aside from the strategy that we talked about earlier, there are also some priority factors that you need to think about for your business, like growth. When do you need to grow? When does the growth need to happen? When are you going to start losing funding? Management. Who is part of the management team? When do you need to start bringing other people on board? And also your financial health. Use your business plan as a foundation for these and then revise them as your business evolves. He talks at length about this in his books, and I suggest if you haven't picked up one of them at least, go pick it up because it's really a quick way for you to get some good understanding on how to get your business streamlined. The next thing he says is that having a good business plan, you'll understand interdependence. Your plan will help you keep on track with what needs to be done and when it needs to happen and in what order. So for example, if you have time for a product release and you need it to match a testing schedule, a marketing schedule, and then of course the launch of the actual product, and your business plan can be so invaluable in keeping you organized and on track. The next thing he talks about is milestones, keeping you on track. So of course, using your business plan to keep you on track, but also with dates and deadlines in place so that everybody in your organization, all the way from you to all your employees and even your family, they understand what are these milestones you're trying to reach in your business and why, are you, going to do certain things at a certain time so that you stay on track. And so this is so valuable even if you have a one-person business. It's vital if you have a team, but if you have a one-person business, this is so valuable because you'll understand where you need to be at certain times of the year. The next idea he has is that You'll be better at delegating if you have a business plan. Your business plan is the ideal place for you to clarify who's responsible for what and all the important tasks that need to be handled by the person in charge. So you're going to keep on track, and then you're also going to be able to understand who needs to be in charge of that task. So if you're an entrepreneur or a onepreneur, solopreneur as they're called, you're wearing all the hats right now, but eventually you're hoping to kind of hand off some of those hats to other people. And here's where your business plan comes into play. This is when you're going to understand who to delegate to. So that's why it's important. The next suggestion he has for why you need a business plan is because managing teams and tracking results will be so much easier. So many people acknowledge the need for regular team meeting reviews, and there's always that weekly Monday morning meeting that everybody has. But the reality is some of those meetings are really a waste of time if you don't have a plan. And having your business plan is a great format on keeping track of how things are going in your business. Everybody can just kind of look through the business plan and understand what the goals are, and you always know why you're doing what you're doing. And it can be the difference between the expectations you have for your business and the results that you're getting without getting any, diversion from your course. Staying on track, that's really the point of having a business plan. So everybody's on track from you to your team members. The next suggestion is with a business plan, you can better plan and manage your cash flow. Now, this is so important because no business can afford to mismanage its cash. I think working at Insperity, I have come to understand the importance of businesses understanding what their cash flow looks like. And simple profits are rarely the same as cash. So you're thinking you're making money, but do you understand what your cash flow really is? A cash flow plan is a great way for you to tie together all those educated guesses on sales, costs, expenses, assets, all the things that you need to buy, and the debts that you have to pay. If you don't have cash, you can't take care of that. So you need to understand that. And then, of course, he talks about having a business plan, helping you correct the course that you're on, keeping on track, staying on that map, and keeping your business from flip-flopping. There's a lot of flip-flopping in business. When you feel like things aren't going your way, you start to divert and start to do other things. But having a business plan gives you a way to be proactive and not reactive about your business. Don't wait for things to happen to you. Plan for them. That's one of the things that I like to tell my two young boys all the time is I tell them, don't let it happen to you. Plan for it to happen. And then, of course, for your business, follow up by tracking the results and making course corrections as you go along. And there's a myth that a business plan is supposed to predict the future for your business. Instead of that, I think it should set expectations and establish assumptions so that you can manage the future with those course corrections we're talking about. So when we think about your business plan, you don't need to have a big formal business plan to reap the benefits. Instead, think about your business plan as a collection of lists, bullet points, and tables. And of course, make it easily accessible. Think of it as something that lives on the computer, not on paper. So you can share it with team members, share it with people you're working with, and it shouldn't be so big that you can't get the job done. So this is Lisa Wisner, Business Performance Advisor with Insperity, and I enjoy sharing business knowledge ideas with people in my community. If you have any questions about anything, and if you want an executive overview on maybe what a good business plan looks like, please contact me. My name is Lisa Wisner. You can reach me at lisa.wisner@insperity.com. Or you can call me at 361-239-8760. Or just hop onto Google and type Lisa Wisner and you will find me there. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.